Hello my people! Hi, it has been a while. In case you forgot who I am, my name is Jessie, and there is no one aesthetic that is ever going to stick with me. Today, I am your vampire mother. Move out of the way, Edward Cullen. Just move. Glad to see my humor in my videos is gone because that was bad. I actually had a friend reach out to me and say I should make a video about this topic. I really decided to do this because on my Instagram I posted something very relevant with what I'm about to be talking about, probably like a week before this all went down. Okay, to get into the actual video, a lot of people on Twitter and TikTok, a lot of queer women, have been talking about this one video made by a creator, and we are about to watch it.
Get ready with me to go run errands, my favorite thing to do in the entire world. Everyone is like tweaking out because I hooked up with a girl for work when I have a boyfriend. No, we are not in an open relationship, but he was more than okay with it. He literally came over and like hung out with us when we were done. Also, like, I'm straight. Like, I've always wanted to like hook up with a girl and like I kiss girls all the time, but I don't think I could ever like date a girl. I've only ever been like emotionally into like men, but I just think girls are hot. Like, that's the thing.
As a queer woman, there is no worse experience than feeling like someone is only sexually attracted to you and not romantically. There's a lot of, you know, oh, this is this cool thing that I'm not supposed to do and it's intriguing and I want to try it out, but I don't know if I could be romantically attracted to a woman. And for actual queer women that are just, you know, wanting to form relationships and have a wife and move in the forest can be really frustrating. The #1 search on an adult content website is the word lesbian. And so many of the people that make this content are straight women. But yeah, there is no worse feeling than, oh, I would never date a girl, but I'd love to hook up with one. I have had this happen in my personal life. It feels degrading. You feel like you're being used. Let's keep going.
And it's so fun to like kiss girls, you know what I mean? I think it was like the 3rd or 4th time me and my now boyfriend were hanging out. He brought me to this like event and I saw this girl there that I knew and like we kissed. I kiss all of my girlfriends like all the time.
Some people are allowed to disagree with me on this, but my best friend always says that she doesn't like it when straight girls use the word girlfriend because you're not calling your boyfriends your boyfriend. Yeah, just mean my boyfriends. Like, it sounds weird. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of straight people telling queer people to like stop talking so much about who you're attracted to. It's not just who you're sexually attracted to, because that's not just what being queer is. Just kidding. All we ever do is just hook up with each other. That's all being, you know, that's straight people are the only ones that are capable of love. I'm not gonna lie, almost every straight romance book I've read is so bad. I only read queer romance books. Like, why are they so bad?
And he was so excited, like his eyes lit up. He was like, you can do that whenever you want. It was the funniest thing ever. Like, he was so excited.
See, it is a privilege to have had this experience and to not be uncomfortable and to not have to leave a premise because of it. I have been doing the most basic of basic PDA, and I've had to leave situations because men will not leave us alone. Not a man I'm dating, a man I've never met in my life. So this male attraction is something that, you know, you're benefiting from. This is your boyfriend. He is attracted to that. That is such a privilege to be able to be a straight person that just like kisses your friends and have your boyfriend be into that, while queer women are feeling unsafe in public spaces.
Last boyfriend, well, we never like officially dated, but like we basically were. He was so insecure about that kind of thing. I remember I asked him once, I was like, how would you feel if I like kissed a girl? Because most guys like love that. He got so mad at me, like,
because most guys like love that. sorry. I want to also like leave a whole entire disclaimer on this video that like I'm not, my goal is never to be a drama or a hate page. This is my reaction to her words, not her as a person.
So mad at me, like yelling at me, being like, I can't believe you want to kiss somebody. I was like, no, not in that way. Like, just figured I'd ask. Like, he was kind of crazy.
Another thing that you are benefiting from that queer women can't. Like, I'm sorry I'm bringing so many of my like personal baggage in this video. I just think it's relevant. I've had a lot of situations where I've been hanging out with another girl and we're just hanging out and there's nothing going on. And just because I'm queer, I've had like that girl's boyfriend, but not that girl, feel uncomfortable with his girlfriend being with me because I'm queer, because I'm attracted to every woman I ever meet, I guess, without me doing anything, without the friends feeling uncomfortable. That happened so many times in my life. Or the girl has recently come out as bisexual and the boyfriend's insecure about her being with another queer woman and it gets taken out on me, and some narrative is being driven around where I'm some type of a homewrecker and I'm just attracted to every woman I ever meet, which isn't true. It's so annoying. It's extremely annoying. It's the type of like conversation that's giving middle school locker room where it's like, oh, you can't change in front of her because she's gay, you know, it's inappropriate.
Funny, I was like, you're lying to me right now. Like, most guys like love that. He did not. But yeah, I would never like hook up with a guy for my OF. Like, even if I didn't have a boyfriend, I just wouldn't do that, especially if I have a boyfriend.
I want you to know that these reactions are genuine because I've not watched the video all the way through. I've only seen parts stitched, so like I genuinely didn't know that. Oh my god, I'm gonna rip. I'm like actually offended by this. Hooking up with women in this context is being seen as being not serious. I hate this. Hooking up with women is just some unserious fun thing that men are into, not a serious thing on its own. This is actually making me feel really bad about myself.
If I have a boyfriend, I would if like I was like dating the person, but I don't think I would just like hook up with some dude. But girls are different because they are magical and perfect. Everyone's always like, how come we never see the right side of your face? Like, I'm always tilted like this or like this because I hate that side of my face. Do you guys see this?
I get that she was maybe trying to cover for herself and be like, well, it's because girls are pretty, but it just isn't coming off that way because the whole entire video is about, you know, what's an issue and what isn't an issue when it comes to her boyfriend and hooking up with other people. Wow. This is someone that's like straight and directly benefiting from everything that makes my life as a queer woman insufferable. Let's watch the original one. Wow, I'm having the worst time of my life.
Get ready with me to get laid by a girl for the first time. I am literally eating for the first time ever today and I'm so excited. I have literally been dreaming about this since I was like in middle school. This girl like hit me up the other day, like she called me and she was like, hey, do you want to have like a naked pillow fight? Like just do like a pillow fight moment and like be hot. But I was actually like wine drunk when she called me and proposed this idea, and I'm like super ballsy when I'm wine drunk and I'll say whatever the hell I want.
You have to be super ballsy and drunk to agree to have intercourse with a woman, you know? Like it has to be some fun little like crazy daring thing you do. In this context, it feels very offensive.
Say whatever the hell I want, whatever I'm feeling. So I was like, nah, like I want to like eat you, you know? And I just like said that and she was like, oh my god, like I was hoping you'd say that. So now we're like fully
keep in mind the context of this is also like being filmed, like this is for content. Just like that's important too.
Waking up and I'm like so nervous, but I'm excited too. Like I've literally wanted to do this for like my entire life.
Sorry, one of these comments is not even a side eye, just a straight up stare.
I just never have, because like it's scary to like do something for the first time. Like I don't want to be like bad at it. I unfortunately have to get plastered in order to do this. So it's literally 11:30 in the morning right now and I'm about to make a cocktail. Just because like I'm an extremely socially awkward person. I have like extreme social anxiety with even just like hanging out with someone, let alone doing this. So I definitely need a few, or like 9 drinks. Also, we're like filming this for so I'm excited to get some practice in before I'll like literally be doing this every week. Talked about like my sexuality on here at all, just because like, I mean, like, I don't know. Here's the conclusion that I've come to after the course of my entire life. I am like both sexually attracted to women and men, like especially women. Like, not to sound like a whore, but like I want to every woman in sight. But like I've never had like an emotional thing with a girl. Like I don't think I could like.
Oh, you're such a WHORE, because I don't want to get demonetized for wanting to sleep with women, you know? Ugh, wow, okay. Your sexuality is your own. If you're sexually attracted to women and men, but you're only romantically attracted to men, like, that's your own business. I think so many, especially queer women, you know, or and queer men too, to be honest, are viewed as just being only sexual objects.
Date a girl, because I'm very like, I've only ever had like severe crushes on like men. Wait, I sound like such a man whore right now. I'm like, yeah, I want to fuck all the bitches, but I don't want to date them. What the fuck? I've had a crush on one girl, like an actual like big crush on a girl. She lives here in LA, but like we never like I never told her that. So like we never like.
There's recently been a response, which I have not watched yet, so let's watch together.
This week's episode of What Am I Getting Canceled For? I am homophobic and fetishizing lesbians because I like to kiss girls. And I fucking love kissing girls.
So do I. I also like kissing women. To say that lesbians are the ones that are telling you not to kiss girls is like such a generalization of like, it just like isn't what's going on here at all. Because I think that lesbians kiss girls too.
Like, suck a dick and cry about it. And honestly, if your entire life mission is to sit on your couch and scrutinize my every move.
Oof. This is not something, as like a straight person. As a straight person, I feel like you shouldn't be telling, you know, the lesbian community or just queer women in general, like, how to feel about this. You know, if I don't experience something, I can't tell other people how they should react, you know? Especially like when it comes to any type of like oppressed community. I just wouldn't feel very good knowing that I made a lot of people feel invalidated. So I wanted to talk about a few other examples of this. I'm gonna go through some comments right now that I received on a post that was actually about this whole situation like a week before all of this happened and blew up on the internet. Don't put it out there thenceforth. Thenceforth. You're so much smarter than me because you used thenceforth. We all had to read Shakespeare for school. But I'm trying to prove a point. I'm just gonna add in thenceforth. And keep it to yourself, which we've never told a straight person ever. Then keep it to yourself. Men or other have the same feelings and rights. At least maybe they were trying to acknowledge non-binary and gender fluid people, but I don't think referring to them as other is necessarily the most appropriate, but maybe they were trying to do that. I'll give them points. Men or other have the same feelings and rights to enjoy and express their sexuality. I can't complain when it's out there. It's like art in the eye of the beholder. You are a truly beautiful woman. Why would you be offended by anyone finding sexual pleasure? I feel like this type of logic is so, you know, you're wearing a dress, you kind of deserve what happened to you, someone making weird comment, being catcalled. I'm probably wrong for this, but why do guys have to like lesbians but not be turned on by them? Oh my god, having to tolerate a human being but not view them as a sexual object, that's so difficult, and you're just asking for so much, totally not the bare minimum. Society lies about women and more lesbians are profiting from it than trying to correct it. Yeah, so there's a secret lesbian society. In fact, all of the sapphic women were all just underneath the earth, wanting to be sexualized by men, and we're rich off of it. Which is like also so funny because most adult content that is used with the word lesbian actually isn't even filmed by queer women. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to say something. A lot of these things just didn't sit right with me. Let me know what videos you want in the future on this channel. I'm gonna try to be more active. Listen, at least the cat's Instagram has been more active. They've been posting on their story. I don't care if you follow me. Follow the cats. But I love you guys so much. And I'm gonna feature your pages on the screen, as well as your posts. My people, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the future. Follow my Instagram for actual gay rights. Okay, bye.